He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
His defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's quickly out to Smith. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down for Tennessee.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
19 right.
From the gun, here's Ward. He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
46-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
Into the secondary, past the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead.
To kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Jim Ray DK now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's the rookie out of Michigan, Will Johnson. And the Cardinals are going to take over here up near the 40.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
On 1st and 10, here's Brissett. Down inside the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
19.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, kill.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. Downfield, he's got Bourne. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's another quick 1st down. That's a 25-yard gain.
At the 13-yard line.
19. Go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a good run there. Get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
19.
7-yard line.
Now, Brissett. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
19. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It's a loss of 5.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Hey, kill. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Moving to his right.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
Third and goal.
19. 10. 12. Hey, kill. Go.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. He's got it at the 3.
Brissett's pass. A 5-yard pickup. Brings up 4th down and goal.
So, time to think about 4th and goal coming up. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. 2nd quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they think about what they want to do here on 4th and goal.
Gun. Lefty. Go.
To throw is Brissett. And this will pay off. It is caught. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. His 6th touchdown now. on top, 14-0.
Titans nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First hit for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical third downs, better on first and second. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Running here is Pollard. And he'll work forward to about 3. It's second down. Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on third down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest, and that was a big-time throw right there.
We'll try again here, second and 10. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Cardinals are going to take possession.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
19, set. 19, set. Hey, kill. Go.
Here is Brissett. This one complete to Bourne. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. On that one, good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
32-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Cedric Gray there to bring him down. They face second down and 7.
19, set. 19, set. Hey, kill. Go.
We're set. He'll go right and find his running back down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. It's a gain of 49.
19, set. 12. Hey, check. Go.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's in. What a drop. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Let's go now.
First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
On the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Second and 10.
18, pioneer. Go.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
It's 3rd and 4.
Cut me range.
Here's Ward. Open man, left side. He's got it. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Titan first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Here's first and 10.
First down, 10.
To throw is Ward. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's going to let this one go deep. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver falls incomplete. He was looking for Chindike that time, and it'll be third down.
Here we go.
Now it's Ward. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Press all 80. Ready?
Ward to throw again. That That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
To the air again. Ward. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta have.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
'19, set. White 20, set. Go.
RPO, quick throw. Grab by Wilson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. It is second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
That's quickly out to Harrison. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, finds an alley to the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's an Arizona first down.
19, set. 12X, 12X. Rabbit. Gun. Go.
Throw it. We're set. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10.
12. Hey, check. Go.
Now it's Brissett. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistake.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is the Pro Bowler, Jeffrey Simmons, getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
19, set. 9, the rabbit. Go.
That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Jack Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On 1st and 10, Ward. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy Bunting. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Ryland for the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far, so they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. He'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, if they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
He'll manage only a couple. Deshaun Hand in on the tackle.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Andrew Winger. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to...
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cardinals. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals stretch things out even further.
41. Titans nothing.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Pistol give to Pollard. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ready, set.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Pollard. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Titans 1st down.
Come on.
A gain of 1 yard.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's second and a couple. Ready? Start of the 4th quarter, and it's a run by Pollard. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Tony Pollard, touchdown Titans. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Ready? Hut!
Drive will start on the ground. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw. That one is complete to McBride. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
18.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he will go all the way. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. Oh, big problems there on the conversion. Poor snap. It is no good.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
They're on 27-yard line.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. Inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Slides at the point, up and good. And the Titans cut into the lead a little bit.
14. Joey Slide.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3.
70 Timberwolf. Warriors 70.
Back to throw. That's hard. High board. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they show they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
70.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
He'll drop to throw. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the Titans.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Cardinals. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will add one more onto their big lead.
14.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. We'll start at the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Here we go.
Pollard. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
The tackle by Morrow.
Run the check.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.